the morning show. And Goodman is going to be blowing the whistle for our first jam. Give him some love. All right, who's ready for some serious roller derby tonight here at the Fillmore?
Commence a contest 7-8 years in the making.
Let's get ready to rumble, man. Yeah. AJ and Brewster, both captains, are the pivots. They're going to be looking at each other a lot tonight.
Casey Masterpiece sails right through the pack, finds a 3-ball of defense on the RMRG side, tries to find another lane on the inside, cuts the that's the cycler cell, but in the meantime, Urban Durkin, lead jammer RMRG. Casey Masterpiece now in scoring position also. Urban Durkin already there, looking at the pack, calls the jam, 4 unanswered points. For RMRG, the bike club draws first blood.
We have a lot of information to throw at you, a lot of great sponsors here tonight. Thank you, Goodman, for being here with your family, my friend. Dwayne, who's on the line?
What do we have? That is the very expedient track wrap.
Going up against Sweet Mary Payne, number 58.
So the skaters are the strengths of their health are on the divots. For those of you who are new to roller derby, we explain the divots with a special rule to apply to them.
Sweet Mary Payne and track wrap both trying to muscle their way through the pack. Sweet Mary Payne finds a trio of Kansas City defenders in the front of the house. On the open lane, on the inside finds an open lane. Stopped momentarily by the defender, tough release.
Sweet Mary Payne's going to be lead jammer for the Fight Club.
What happened there is that the skaters got too far away from the pack and the defenders had until let Sweet Mary Payne go.
Track wrap, the jammer on the Kansas City side, way out the front, has to recycle herself, hung up, Sweet Mary Payne enters the pack, puts 4 more points on the board, unanswered, 8-0 Fight Club.
All right, real fast. Lloyd's Water Shop is here. They put a bunch of spray glitter stuff in my hair. They will give you coupons, spray it down, take your kids over there, and visit all of our vendors.
It's beautiful, I mean, beautiful.
Wayne, I love it. Who's on the line?
This time, it is Black Ice, jamming for the Kansas City Roller Warriors.
And we've got Toxic Tonic jamming for the Fight Club.
The pack comes off the line, Toxic Tonic finds the front of the house immediately. It's a lead jammer. Black Ice still hung up. So all 3 jams that we've seen so far, lead jammer by the Fight Club. Black Ice now cleared to take off. As Toxic Tonic plunges into the pack in scoring position. It's a loose pack, which is good news for any jammer.
Now, Wayne, you were saying that your flight would get into 1 in the morning?
Yeah, 1 in the morning. How about that? About 6 skaters from KC and assorted personnel. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give some love to these roller warriors that flew in at 1 in the morning. All right. On the line for the Fight Club, number 00, Urkin is birdie block out.
And once again, we see KC Masterpiece, so a rematch of the first jam of the game. Well, KC Masterpiece almost out the front of the pack. Amanda jamming in, you sent her packing. time, the Jammer goes to the Fight Club, and Casey Masterpiece out in front of the pack, so she'll deliver, in all likelihood, the Warren scoring run.
When the skater gets pushed out of bounds, she cannot re-enter in front of the skater that pushed her out. That would be a penalty called cutting the track.
Yeah, and if that cutting the track is done on a blocker who's not in front of the pack, it's a minor penalty, but if it's the front blocker, it's a major, and she goes straight to the box immediately. Perkin, trying to avoid that, called the jam after only scoring 1 point in that round, so 3 in a row, there were 4 and out, and a 1-0 jam. That makes it 13-0.
On the PBR jam line, Sweet Mary Payne for the Fight Club.
And it looks like track wrap for the Kansas City Roller Warriors and Sweet Mary once again. Lead jammer, so 5 jams in a row. Have seen RMRG with the lead jammer. Track wrap looks like she's going to make it out the front. So Sweet Mary will probably once again be limited to 1 scoring run. 4 points on the board by Sweet Mary. And making a decision, she sees track wrap approach the back of the pack, shuts it down, and RMRG effectively keeping KC from getting on the board at all. Now 17 and out. Every time, only 1 scoring run by RMRG.
So who here knows Derby News Network? Anybody watch Derby News Network? Well, they are in the house down there at the table streaming and text casting tonight's bout.
Always good to have DNN in the house. DerbyNewsNetwork.com. Standing on the line now, the rookie for the travel team anyway, Hyperspectivity. She finds the front of the house and she becomes the first KCRW lead jammer.
So far, Rocky Mountain sticking to a strict 3-jammer rotation.
KCRW experimenting with some of the younger personnel, and it pays off. Hyperspectivity completes the first grand slam of the night. 1 point for each of the blockers, and a 10 point for passing up the jammer from Rocky Mountain. Toxic. So, and that also means she's going to get a second scoring run, plunges into the pack. She is aware that Toxic is right behind her, so she has to call the jam as she enters it, or else risk giving Toxic some points, and unfortunately for her, that means no points for anybody. But 5 points go on the board for KC, 17-5, 22:56 left in the first half.
So far, every one of these jams has been very quick, only about a minute apiece. They do last a maximum of 2 minutes.
On the PBR jam line for the Fight Club, number 00, Burger Jr. is pretty black out.
And the jammer from Kansas City, Casey Masterpiece once again, getting waterfalled in the front of the house by the RMRG defense. And that has been the name of the game tonight for RMRG.
Our internal lead jammer Fight Club.
You know, so many jams tonight. You've seen the KCRW jammer get to the front of the house first, but then get stopped by that RMRG defense, and then the RMRG jammer takes advantage and becomes lead jammer. And that's what happened once again.
Perkin being knocked to the outside, calls off the jam. Kenny G almost landing on some roller bumps. Okay, real quick, some sponsor love. First of all, Derbyville in the house with a box up there. Let's give them some love with hi mom. You're up there. And also want to thank PBR, Alfred, Colorado, and I'll get to the rest on the next jam. Dwayne, who's on the line?
This time we have track wrap once again.
Track Rat facing off against Sweet Mary Payne, number M80 for the Fight Club.
Kansas City does have 1 defender in the box. We got a full defense on the RMRG side, so she's going to try and take advantage of that, and she does indeed. Lead jammer, RMRG, Sweet Mary Payne out in front of the pack first. Track Rat looking for an open lane, but she's got a 2-wall in front of her.
Rocky Mountain blockers have been demonstrating something that's been made clear in the last year, that holding the wall of the back of the pack is definitely advantageous.
Sweet Mary Payne picking up
make her way out the front of the pack first as RMRG loses the defender. That's the pivot, free to beat her, goes to the box, so 3-on-3 defense. And another grand slam for RMRG Fight Club, so a 10-point jam so far, and counting. That makes it 30-5. RMRG over Kansas City, just over 20 minutes left in the first half.
So far, this has been a longer jam than we've had all evening.
Sweet Mary Kane gets through and called off the jam.
Track Rat had broken free and was in scoring position. Only 3 points on that final scoring run. The damage done. A 13-point jam unanswered for the RMRG Fight Club.
That has been the highest scoring jam tonight.
Back to the PBR jam line. Toxic Tonic during the start of the Fight Club.
And Black Ice on the PBR line once again for KCRW. Both jammers grind their way through. Toxic's going to get there first once again. Lead jammer, and I believe, Brad example, that only once has KC got it.
You are correct, Announcer Roy.
Black Ice does make her way out in front of the pack first, so that's good news. If your team doesn't get lead jammer, but their jammer does get out of the pack, in all likelihood that limits the lead jammer to one scoring run, otherwise they have to give up points.
In fact, that was a 3-point scoring pass for RMRG.
Back down to the PBR jam line. Looks like number 00, Erkin Jordan as Rudy Blacka jamming for the Fight Club.
And for the 4th time this evening, if I'm right about that, Brad, we see her matched up against Casey Masterpiece. Both jammers come off the line. Casey Masterpiece comes out the front of the pack first. Lead jammer, Kansas City. Only the 2nd time tonight.
Erkin through the back.
RMRG defenders moving up to control the front of the pack.
They know that Casey Masterpiece is going to get there first because she's lead jammer. So it's effective. Oh, and Casey hits the floor, falls the jam before she even gets up. And they say, no, she did not enter the pack at all. So 0 points for anybody on that one. Only twice has Kansas City picked up the lead jammer. The first time they got 5 points out of it. This time, unable to capitalize.
Back to the PBR jam line, wearing the Fight Club star, number M80, Sweet Mary Kane.
And she faces off against Track Rat, the veteran of the Kansas City offense. This is her 4th appearance. And it's been the same matchup every time. In all 4 matchups between Sweet Mary Payne and Track Rat, Sweet Mary Payne has gotten lead jammer. This is no exception, but Track Rat is out of the pack. So Sweet Mary Payne likely to only get 1 shot at it. Notice that the Kansas City Road Warriors have 2 blockers in the box. If she makes it past those blockers, she does get all 4 points. And she does in fact get that. So she gets the 2 points for the 2 blockers that were on the field, and she gets the 2 ghost points for the blockers that were in the box. So 4 unanswered, that makes it 40-5 with just under 17 minutes left in the first half.
We want to thank our sponsor, Westwood College, for helping us out tonight. As well as Argonaut Liquors, right here in the neighborhood.
Right across the street. Jamming for the Fight Club, number 378, Toxic Tonic.
And back to 1,000 for the 2nd time, lead jammer, Hypersmacktivity. Hypersmacktivity responsible for the only points Kansas City has on the board so far. Lead jammer straight out of the pack. And once again, possibly in danger of passing up Toxic. She won't. Toxic now out in front of the pack, but Hypersmacktivity indeed has engaged the pack, looking for her initial scoring run. Toxic en route to the backfield, but Hypersmacktivity comes out first. 4 points on the board, shuts it down, and it is a 40-9 game. 31-point lead by your hometown Rocky Mountain Roller Girls Fight Club with just under 16 minutes left in the first half. Brad.
Fellow Flyer was skating in the counterclockwise direction but facing backwards. That is perfectly legal to be blocking while you're facing the wrong way but moving the right way.
On the PBR channel line, number 00, Urban Jerkin is booty blocking for the Fight Club.
And that's Black Ice that she's facing off against. A four-wall of KC defense in the back. Black Ice breaks through and then taken down by Fiona Grapple. And that gives Urban Jerkin an opportunity to exploit. She does so. Lead Jammer Fight Club. Urban Jerkin in scoring position. Black Ice caught up. A huge pile up as the outside back ref collides with the defender from the Fight Club. Black Ice. Wow, what a
takeout. When you take out a ref, you should get extra points.
Yeah, that's right. Bonus time. Black Ice is in scoring position, so that may limit Urban to one scoring run. We shall see. She's in the front of the house. Bruce her the last line defense gives her a pump. She stays on one foot, does not cross over the line. And that was a hard hit out of Bruce her, so props to Urban Jerkin. Had she crossed the line, that would have been a cut track major. Instead, walks the tightrope, picks up 4 points, and shuts it down. 4 more unanswered points, so it's 44-9, just over 14 minutes in the first half.
As we'll have fun, thank our sponsor, Scruffy Murphy's, where our after party will be tonight. Join us at 2030 and get in free tonight.
Back to the PBR jam line. Number M80, Sweetberry Baby wearing the Fight Club star.
And it appears to be KC Masterpiece, who was instrumental in Kansas City's success at the Continental Divide and Conquer last fall. She skated under the name Case Closed for the last few seasons, changed her name in the off-season to KC Masterpiece.
That's one of my favorite names tonight.
Not bad, huh?
This is an unusual situation here where neither pack lined up on their knee, and therefore Assault and Peppa had to skate forward between a no pack situation to allow the Jammers to start skating.
Both Jammers in the front of the house at once. It does look like the Jammer for the Fight Club. Sweet Mary Payne is the first one out, but she can absolutely feel the breath of Case Closed, and so she'll have a decision to make. A Casey Masterpiece, that is. You can see I still call her Case Closed around the front.
That's gonna do it. Hey, everyone, you saw the trailer for Derby Baby before the bout. There's a special showing on June 16th, 2 weeks from tonight, at the Colfax Film Center. $10. You can pick up a ticket over at the merch booth and join us all to see this epic movie with all your friends in it from different things across the nation.
KCRW starts the jam early. Fight Club starts the jam early, seeing that KCW is down 2 blockers. They want to get this thing underway while the defense is like track rat, by the way, the jammer for Kansas City. Still hung up, looking for an open lane up the gut. She does not find one in time, and Toxic is going to catch her. Toxic Tonic taken down in the backfield, so is track rat.
Track rat taken out by Bob Baba.
Only 2 defenders for KC. Bella Fire and Bruce her unable to hold back Toxic. Toxic does shut it down though, so 4 and out once again for the home team. Oh, 5 and out. Yeah, that was actually a grand slam, but she still chose to call off the jam. 5 unanswered points, that makes it a 40-point lead by the Rocky Mountain Roller Girls Fight Club with just over 11 minutes left before halftime.
Time flies when you're having fun.
On the PBR jam line, number 00, Urban Jerkin of Booty Blackout.
And she faces off against Hypersmacktivity. Booty Blocka taken out of the backfield. And once again, Hypersmacktivity lead jammer Kansas City.
Kansas City looking fierce.
Hypersmacktivity has jammed 3 times. points for Kansas City tonight, all 3 times the lead jammer.
I want to let you guys know a portion of our ticket sales are going towards Autism Speaks. A lot of you might know they are the nation's largest autism science and advocacy organization dedicated to funding research into the causes, prevention, treatments, and cure for autism. Thank you all for being here.
Erkin got in front of hyperspectivity, so she had to call the jam off. Black Ice on the outside, untouched! How about that? Lead jammer, Kansas City, Black Ice! Yeah! Absolutely disappeared and reappeared in front of the pack.
Fantastic. We couldn't even say who was on the run. Black Ice's lead jammer.
Sweet Mary Payne, her opponent. Black Ice en route to the backfield. She knows it's Mary's right there, so she goes ahead and calls the jam. The front of the defense was all Fight Club, so she was unlikely to get any points out of it. Went ahead and shut it down. It's a wash.
That's 3 scoreless jams in a row.
We've got a bake sale up at the merch booth. All of our baked items made by skaters. Tastes like skaters, maybe not. But anyway, they're up there. Go get some.
Heck yeah.
On the run for the Fight Club, number 378, Toxic Tonic.
And she faced off against Hypersmacktivity. Hypersmacktivity got a nose out the front of the pack. Her hips did not pass those of Amanda Jam in India, so she did not get the lead jammer call. And this time, Hypersmacktivity for the first time in the game does not get lead jammer. Toxic Tonic does instead. And Toxic Tonic quickly moves up for a scoring run. Bumped out by Bruise Her and Bella Fire, has to recycle herself. Hypersmacktivity gets bumped around in the back of the house by a trio of defenders for the Fight Club. Now makes it out the front of the pack, so cleared for takeoff in scoring position is Hypersmacktivity, and Toxic Trauma on her initial scoring run, still caught up in the middle of the pack.
Looks like maybe one of the defenders for the Fight Club has to go do some time in the illegal beats penalty box.
Toxic Tonic able to complete the scoring run for 4 points before Hypersmacktivity catches up. So 4 more points on the board for RMRG, 53-9.
If you are feeling hungry, please consider one of our sponsors, Illegal Beats. All the Montrose Fish Condos will be looking to hook you up for the tasty treats.
Back to the PBR Jam line. We're at the start of the Fight Club. Number 00, Erkin Jerkin and Cody Blackout.
And once again, she faces off against KC Masterpiece. 8 minutes left in the first half. RMRG dominant on lead jammer, but KCRW able to hold them to 1 scoring run most of the time. So that's keeping it from being too much of a blowout, but RMRG definitely got it. And KC Masterpiece held for the front of the pack for an entire turn by the defense of RMRG. Gives Erkin Jerkin the opportunity to be lead jammer. And 3 to beat her absolutely had her number for a complete lap around the track.
Agreed. Frida held back the other KC players until Erkin could break out through to the other side. Erkin Jerkin picking up another. Come on, ladies, let me see it. 5 points. Grand slam for the Fight Club.
Man, against a lesser defense, Case Close would have been out the front door immediately. 1 single defender held her back until Erkin could get that lead jammer. And now Casey out the front of the house, so Erkin likely only get 1 more pass. We'll see. There is a trio of KC, actually all 4, the united defense of the Wolfpack, Holter and Bay. And but she does get 1 point out of it on the second scoring run. Still a 6-point unanswered jam by Erkin Jerkin. And it is a 50-point lead with 6.5 minutes left of halftime.
Back to the PBR Jam line. We're at the start of the Fight Club. Number 8, Sweet Mary.
And she will face off against Track Rat for Kansas City. We've got a full defense for KCRW, but a micro pack on the RMRG side. It is not on a Sweet Mary. She comes out the front of the pack. No, she does not. She is ineligible on a backlog minor, and so Track Rat, the lead jammer. And Track Rat has a choice to make, as she is the lead jammer. She follows her and tries to overtake her. She cannot, but because she's lead jammer, she is able to shut it down before Mary gets there, and so no points on the jam. KCRW, what is that, Brad? 4 jams, I believe, where they had lead jammer but scored no points. Close to it, 3 or 4.
It looks like both coaches from each team are out in the center of the track talking to our head referee, Julia Luke, and we're calling an official timeout, which gives us announcers time to plug stuff. Hey, please go visit our wonderful vendors over here on this east wall. Want to say thank you, Wandering Jewels, Floyd's Diamond and Barber Shops, and Rocket Fizz Soda Pop and Candy Shop.
We also invite you to check out our sponsors, Whole Foods Market and Black and Red Bookstores. Awesome stuff at both for those sponsors there.
We have a lot of birthdays to rattle off, but most importantly, happy birthday to Ellen, who's here for her first time at the Fillmore. I met her in the restroom. Thanks for being here, Ellen. Happy birthday, Dangerous Liaison, Tootsie Roller, Karen Shook, Pterodactyl, Catcombs, Megan Ellis, all the way up to Tyrannosaurus Rex. The list keeps going. Oh boy, where is it? Happy birthday, Kimmy K, Frida Beaver, Paige the Piper, Daisy Dukes Up, Midnight Cowgirl, Lisa Weiss, Connor Lucas, Harriet the Swite, and Wolfie, the greatest mascot in roller derby, has a birthday on June 28th. Thank you everybody for being born.
This is an official timeout. If we can find out what it's about, we'll relay it back to you. We'll see. They do seem to be looking at the penalty board a lot, so pure speculation, that could be part of it. We'll see.
Remember that we do have 2 skaters going around with signs saying, "Ask me your questions." Ruler Alice is out there, Skinny Go Lucky is out there. If you have questions about the Rocky Mountain Roller Girls or about roller derby, please do ask them. Or for more information about roller derby around the world, you can check out DerbyNewsNetwork.com. CNN is here in the house tonight, actually broadcasting this bout out on the interwebs.
Right down there, we've got amazing textcasters and Gonzo on the mic. She's letting the rest of the world know how this bout is going, and we thank Derby News Network for being in existence.
If you're interested in season tickets for the Rocky Mountain Roller Girls, email info@RockyMountainRollerGirls.com.
Sonic Death Monkey about to say this timeout is done. What's going on? Is doing this because you feel like you're muscling? Yeah.
Feel the bird.
All right, who's excited for our halftime in the roller parks? Each and every one of you little guys, and seeing you out here makes my heart burst. I was 32 years old when I joined Derby, and if I had it when I was your age, I probably wouldn't have been bullied out of school. Truth hurts.
Hey, just think how good this next generation of skaters is going to be.
This is,
oh man.
by the time you all are 18, roller derby will be in the Olympics, and I can't wait to watch you go out there and kill it. Make it happen. What's going on?
It's not her call, I'm afraid.
I know.
But it gives you time to remind you that you can write a podcast on RMRG's Mouse Captive, but it's only $27 a person. Use your ticket. It picks you up and drops you off at Scruffy Murphy's, the after-party venue. There's free beer in the bus, and it takes you right back to the after-party afterwards. It is 21 and over only. Tickets are available at RockyMountainRollerGirls.com.
And we hope to see all you 21 and uppers there tonight to celebrate with both of these amazing teams. All right, back to the action and the PBR Jam line. We're going to start for her first time tonight on the Fight Club. My friend, number 10, give it up for RoboFlow!
For the the first time tonight, jamming anyway. Number 5, Trauma, a blocker a lot of times for Kansas City, but she does jam too, and she's doing it right now. Bounce out to the inside. Has to recycle herself. That was the captain, Amanda AJ, who bounces Trauma to the inside, and that gives the opportunity to the jammer from Fight Club to come out in front of the pack first. So lead jammer, RMRG.
That's right, Roboflow, jamming from the first time, picked herself up, lead jammer status.
Back advantage does go up to the Fight Club.
So a couple of fresh jammers on that one. RoboFlow for the first time tonight, and Trauma for KCRW, and the result is 4 unanswered points by the Fight Club. 63-9, just under 4.5 minutes left before halftime.
On the PPR jam line, number 00, Erkin Jerkin has Booty Blackout.
Got a light defense on both sides. The Salt and Pepper, AJ, and Frida Beater, the only blockers on the RMRG side, but it's enough to open a hole to get Erkin Jerkin through the pack and become the first lead jammer, and the jammer from KCRW goes to the box.
Unrespectfully called on a clean the track penalty. This is the first power jam of the evening.
Erkin Jerkin picks herself up 5 points for the Fight Club.
Tell you what, when you got Erkin Jerkin jamming in a power jam, and there are only 2 blockers on the Fight Club side, it's dangerous sailing conditions for the opposing team.
Particularly now, very briefly, there's only 1 jammer or 1 blocker on the track for Kansas City.
Main Steve Hurt just showed another high-five grand slam that Erkin racked up. Oh, Scott Coleman retracts by number 411.
And she actually got a back block minor for the hit. She's the one who fell down.
Wow, Frida Beater going back to the penalty box. You don't see her there often. That is the illegal Pete's penalty box.
3 blockers on the track for Kansas City, and 3 for the Fight Club. And on a cut track, a major.
Erkin Jerkin heads to the penalty box and removes her lead jammer status.
So she is unable to call the jam, and but it is over. It must have come to an end on time, I'm guessing. So now KCRW finds themselves in the power jam, just 1 jam, after Fight Club had an unopposed jammer, and it looks like they will send out Black Ice on the line for Kansas City, jamming against absolutely no one. There are only 2 blockers for KCRW to open a hole for, but there's only 3 defenders on the Fight Club side. So, Blyce looking for an open lane.
Oh, Black Ice bouncing off of Bubba and Virginia. Lead jammer, Black Ice, I am in awe.
She got just demolished from 3 different directions and managed to stay on her feet and come out in front of the pack. Lead jammer, Kansas City, Black Ice. And Black Ice in a power jam.
Her teammates doing their best to stop AJ and Bubba, the only 2 defenders from the Fight Club on the track.
AJ dangerous all by herself in the front of the pack. Black Ice trying to complete the first scoring run. She's having a hard time. AJ, got the front door locked. It takes Black Ice down. But now, Black Ice back on her feet sooner. But Erkin Jerkin back out of the box. So the power jam is over for Kansas City. Now that is the initial non-scoring run for Erkin Jerkin. And Black Ice calls the jam. She does get the full 5-point grand slam. She passed everybody at one point or another. So for the first time, 5 unanswered points for Kansas City. That makes it 79-14, and timing out for about one more jam in this first half. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Amazing skating by Black Ice. Oh, my heart is pounding. I love it. Okay, back to the PBR jam line. Wearing the star for the Fight Club, number 10, Sweet Mary Kate.
And she faces off against Casey Masterpiece. A full 4-wall for Kansas City. Amanda Chairman India once again sends the blocker packet. And Casey Masterpiece has to get back on her feet. Looking to the front of the house. Bruce her!
Almost get down. Sweet Mary Kate skating on the track and picked up that lead jam status.
Sweet Mary Jane managing to stay in bounds. Casey Masterpiece now in scoring position also on a 4th minor. Salt and Peppa goes for the box. So only 2 defenders left on the track for Fight Club.
Sweet Mary Kane earns a major penalty for shot blocking. That's going to send her to the penalty box. Remove her lead jammer status. That means we're going the full 2 minutes.
And Casey Masterpiece jamming out of post with only 1. Now 2. Now they get 3. Now 3 defenders on the line for RMRG. But Casey Masterpiece wide open. Here's the back of the pack, and that hit loses them another defender.
AJ taking a low block major and headed to the penalty box.
Casey Masterpiece back on her feet and completes another grand slam. So the final jam of the first half still going on. Casey Masterpiece comes out the front of the pack with another grand slam. So the biggest jam by far for Casey. And I believe
All right, Sonic Death Monkey giving me the thumbs up. Are you guys ready for this second period?
yeah, we'll see.
On the PBR jam line for the Fight Club, you number, number 00, Dr. Jerkin and Booty Blackout.
And Casey Masterpiece jamming for Kansas City once again. Casey looking for an open lane, but Oregon Jerkin on the inside. Blocked! And Casey Masterpiece lead jammer Kansas City for the first jam of the second half.
Assault Buckeyes taking out the Kansas City Slayer. Help your jammers get through the pack.
And once again, you see the lead jammer come out. The second jammer breaks out the pack also, which likely leads to only 1 scoring run. And in this case, only 2 points for Casey Masterpiece.
Back to the PBR jam line, wearing the Fight Club star, number 18, Sweet Mary Kate.
And she faces off against Track Rat. 3 defenders on the field for RMRG. They got 1 in the box. Casey's got all 4. They're taking a knee. When a team takes a knee like that, it causes the jam whistle to be blown immediately. Usually it's when they have a defensive advantage and they don't want to waste any clock time with their opponents in the box. 2 ball in the front of the house. Tries to Sweet Mary. Cannot do it. Sweet Mary Payne. Lead jammer. RMRG Fight Club.
It happened so fast, it's hard to explain it. Sweet Mary Kate almost jumped the apex of the track to beat around the Kansas City blocker and pick up that lead jammer status.
Enters the back of the pack, finds the 2-1 on the front, and look at that, Track Rat able to sneak in the back and answer her 2 points with 2 in a row. So both jammers get 2 points. Mary not quite able to pull the trigger in time, and it's a even net game for both teams.
Back to the PBR jam line, wearing the star for the Fight Club, number 378, Toxic Tonic.
And on the line for Kansas City is the hypersmacktivity. She was effective in the first half for KCRW. This time it is RMRG with a defensive advantage, so they get the game started. And as a team, Distracted for a second, hyperactivity, gets out the front of the pack. After that,
Toxic gets through the back, picks that door, calls it off. You guys have any questions? Find one of these people walking around with an Ask Me Girl sign. Ask them anything. Maybe not about quantum physics, but they'll tell you about Kirby. Dwayne, who is on the line?
we have Black Ice facing off against only 3 defenders for RMRG.
Virgin Jeremy and Jam before the Fight Club.
She's facing off against only 3 defenders for KCRW. So light back on both sides. Black Ice looking for an opening in the front of the house. Lead Jammer, and she just clawed her way for it, didn't she?
I get so excited for Black Ice. She is fierce, and I totally interrupted you, Dwayne.
No, you saw it in the first half too when she's getting knocked all around and managed to fiercely stay on her feet.
Black Ice, calm it off. Just getting started. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these skaters.
Hey, check it out. Ergen Jergen, despite not being lead jammer, able to sneak into the back of the pack and put 1 point on the board. Black Ice didn't get any. So, despite being lead jammer, a net game for Ergen.
All right, we've got an official timeout. Sonic left on the flexing her muscles. Oh, never mind.
That was a short.
On the VDR Jam Life for the Fight Club, number 80, Sweet Mary Payne.
And KC Masterpiece, straight up and down, untouched, lead jammer.
Living up to her name, KC Masterpiece.
And once again, the follow jammer right behind her, Sweet Mary Payne. Potentially going to limit her to 1 scoring run. That's been the name of the game. And in fact, limits her to 0 scoring runs. Casey Masterpiece sees the split pack. RMRG going to the front. Knows that she's unlikely to get any points. Shuts it down.
Once again, we're seeing very short jams. This period only got 10 of these.
Back to the VDR Jam Line. We're in the staff of the Fight Club, number 378, Toxic Tonic.
And Toxic Tonic facing off once again against Track Rat. Track Rat looking at the front of the house. There's a 3-ball taken down by Durgan. Back on her feet. Finds an open lane. Closes right in front of her. The both jammers still hung up. Track Rat still in the lead. With a open lane. Bounce out of bounds.
I've never seen a jammer fall on top of another jammer. That was the first for me.
And it looks like Track Rat is getting a roll-off call for it. So all to the wall she goes. Power jam.
That means Toxic Tonic. Oh, no, she's going to the black zone.
And that was the 4th minor. For skating out of bounds, the 4th minor. So Track Rat gets to come back almost immediately. But the good news for Toxic Tonic, she only has to serve as much time as Track Rat did, which was almost nothing.
So we are full strength, both jammers in the back.
Yeah, so we do see the full 2 minutes, of which we have almost a full minute remaining. Track Rat makes it to the back of the pack, taken down, hiding in the squad, pulls up the jammers from the Fight Club.
Kansas City. Taken out by the referee.
Both jammers having a hard time in our Toxic Tonic. Finally, makes her way out of the front of the back. That's her initial non-scoring run.
Being set to the illegal big crossing route to do some hard time.
Track Rat was in the front of the house, but that powerful defense in the corner, free to meter. And Amanda jamming in, you hold her back. The jam comes to an end on top. defense in this game.
We still have about 22 minutes on the clock of this second and final period of tonight's bout on the PBR Jam line. Wearing the star for the Fight Club, you know her, number 00, Erkin Jerkin as Booty Black Cat.
And she faces off against Hypersmacktivity. It's a light pack. 3 defenders for the Fight Club, only 2 for Kansas City. Erkin Jerkin is the former man of Jam in India. Since Hypersmacktivity packing and on back block changes. Hypersmacktivity sitting in the box. Power Jam. Erkin Jerkin.
Erkin Jerkin leads Jam on Power Jam. Hypersmacktivity doing some puts on the India starting box. Erkin is picking up a grand slam, 5 points for the Fight Club.
And a very, very light pack. Amanda Jam in India now sitting in the box. Only 2 defenders for the Fight Club. 3 for Kansas City. Tough Noogies just blast Erkin.
Tough Noogie has been playing so hard all night, taking out chairs left and right. Kansas City has brought it tonight.
And now bruised her. Sends Erkin back and Erkin stays on her feet. Enters the pack. Trying to get another scoring run. And Cannonball Specials. Power fire punches. Bruised her. Grand slam, but she had to work for it.
I gotta give it up for the fire walking backwards. That takes talent.
Noogies takes down Erkin Jerkin. Don't even see it.
It's hard to stop Erkin in her tracks, and Tough Noogie's done it more than 3 times tonight.
Tough Noogies goes to the box for it. Erkin stays on her feet. Goes in for a mohawk pass. 10 points, 2 grand slams by Erkin Jerkin. Excuse me. She did get 2 points on the final pass. So 12 unanswered, and RMRG Fight Club passes the triple digit mark. 106 with 41, 20 minutes left in the contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these skaters some love. You gotta be enjoying this tonight. Hey, back to the PBR Jam line, wearing the star for the Fight Club, number M80, Sweet Mary Payne.
Sweet Mary Payne facing off again against Black Eyes. Sweet Mary Payne on the inside. Fights with the blade. Evolution in front of her. She does get the lead jammer going and swallowed back up by the pack. Black Eyes trying to get in front of her. Does so, but still not out of the pack.
Black Eyes got her run free to speed speaker. And she almost does. It's like a photo finish. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it to wait.
Man, absolutely pack out there. They're cooking. Black Eyes gets in front of Sweet Mary Payne, but Sweet Mary Payne still needs jammers, so she just shuts it down.
If you want autographs from these fierce skaters, join us on the track after the bout. Bring a Sharpie. Holy smokes, I want some autographs.
4-3 defensive advantage for the Fight Club as the next jam gets underway.
We're the star for the Fight Club, number 378, Toxic Tonic.
And she's facing off against Casey Masterpiece. Both teams take a knee, so the jam starts immediately. Casey Masterpiece in the front of the house, fighting her way through this tight pack. AJ driving her, but Casey Masterpiece out the front of the house. Lead jammer, carry us up, Casey Masterpiece. Toxic Tonic now on the front of the pack. So both jammers in scoring position, but Casey Masterpiece already there. The RMRG defense pulls themselves to the front to win her scoring. She's in the middle of them. AJ bumps her center packet, taken down, calls the jam. Let's see how many she passed en route. It was like 3, so 3 and out Kansas City.
We gotta give a big thanks out to all of our NSOs, our statisticians tracking tonight's bout. Without them, this would just be chaos. And they make sense of the penalties and the points and the rolls. Thank you to all of our zebras and our non-skating officials.
Full defense on both sides. Hypersmack average on the jammer line. 25 unanswered points.
Back to the PBR jam line. We're in the start for the fight club. Number 10, RoboFlow.
And she's facing off against Black Eyes. Black Eyes just grinding her way through this defense, getting waterbombed on all sides. That's out of bounds for a power jam. So a big opportunity on Black Eyes to turn these tables after a power jam there at KC. Lead jammer, Black Eyes, Kansas City.
Again, that girl is fierce. She took over every blocker on the fight club, kept on going. I saw her getting hit almost in the face. She said, I'm not having that. I'm going to be her lead jammer.
Boom, 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 three sides, boom, man, there's just simplicity. And yes, she's staying on her feet, came out in front of the pack. Lead jammer goes in for another one. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
Fight Club eyes in on the defense of Kansas City. That's a dangerous game to not watch the jammer and Black Eyes trying to take advantage.
And Papa trying to hold back Black Eyes. Black Eyes calling on that jam.
She did pass all three defenders, meaning she gets the ghost point for the defender in the box as well as the jammer in the box. So a full grand slam by Black Eyes. 5 unanswered points for Kansas City, and she calls it in enough time that Kansas City can jam on a post for the next play. The idea hopefully being to get lead jammer again. The power jam time likely limited. So Trauma jamming this time. No, excuse me. Oh yeah, it's Trauma. Trauma jamming for Kansas City.
We're full strength with both jammers in the next. Number 10, RoboFlow. Where is this champion fight club?
One foot Trauma always sits back on the defense of the fight club. And on 1 foot, manages to stay within bounds. Lead jammer, Kansas City. Wow, bro. On a forearm.
Judy Timber goes out there and you got a forearm. You gotta go.
And now, another power jam, Kansas City. RoboFlow back on the track. So quickly, and immediately takes the mark again. So Trauma got a big opportunity here. Another grand slam for Kansas City.
I'll tell you what, I have no idea that Kansas City had a delayed flight. We got in at 1 a.m. this morning. You guys are killing it.
In the back of the pack, taken down by AJ. Now the recyclers now.
Down at the back of the pack. You don't want to mess with those two.
Trauma hangs back, nice center of our field, looks for another lane. On the outside, untouched. Calls the jam. It was a no pack during the time that the jam was called. And now a timeout called by RMRG. 2 grand slams by Trauma on the heels of the last jam. What was an unanswered grand slams by Black Eyes, so 15 consecutive unanswered points by Kansas City. It's a 139, 131-59, but time running out. 12 minutes left in the game.
All right, we're going to watch some birthdays. We have skaters. But most importantly, happy birthday to Ellen, who's here for her first time as a Billboard. Hope you're having a great one. Happy birthday to Victor's Liaison, Gypsy Miller, Karen Shook, Jared Echo, Catacombs International Anthem singer, Meg Ellis, all the way up the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Kitchen King, Frida Peter, Payne the Viper, Daisy Dusa, Midnight Capper, Lisa Weiss, Connor Liggins, Harriet Spike, and Wolfie. Happy birthday in June.
131 to 59, 12 minutes left in the game. A micro pack, only 2 defenders on the line for RMRG. KC's got 3. Want to start the jam ASAP. A no pack call, immediate jammer. KC Masterpiece trying to grind all through. Russo opens up the lane. Lead jammer, Kansas City. You remember what happened when she was on a power jam late in the first half, a 25-point jam.
Frida Peter
Freedom Eater, and Casey Masterpiece. Casey taking out in the backfield, calls the jam.
We hope all of you 21 and uppers join us tonight at the after party. You gotta buy these Kansas City Rose Warrior All-Stars a shot. My goodness, they are playing their eyes out.
4 more unanswered points by Casey Masterpiece, so that's 19 consecutive unanswered points by Kansas City. However, considering they're on 3 power jams in a row, that's called limiting the damage by the defense of your home team. Man, straight up the gut, Jerky Jerky.
We don't even have time to say who's doing what. Only Jimmer's call.
Which is something I've seen a lot of tonight. Drag rap. Trying to go to the pass on the immediate pass. AJ shuts it down, and Urban Jerky takes advantage, picks up a 5-point grand slam.
I am convinced that Urban has hydraulics in her legs. Right at the inside line, Jerky. What you do want 5 times before that fight club.
So Urban Jerky with 2 unanswered grand slams. Make you pay in front of the house. Holds track grab until Davey can catch up. Yeah, I should say so. 15 unanswered points. 146-63, 9.5 minutes left in the contest. Track grab still hung up on the initial pass. Finally cuts out the front of the pass. So she's in scoring position. Urban to bring 1 more run.
4 points. Urban Jerky just got 4 for the fight club.
Showing his 4 points on that as the track grab hit from out the front of the pass. So 19 and out. Track grab turns the grab, plays defense on her. Urban calls the air.
Thanks to our sponsors. Thank you, PBR, Alpha Colorado, Westwood College, Argonaut Liquor, Whole Foods, Dr. Banana, Black and Red Bookstore, Photocopy, Scruffy Burpees, Illegal Meats, and Wahoo's Fish Taco. Brad, you want to say who's on the line?
It's number 3, Toxic Tonic, the stars were right out earlier. And Hyperspectivity, number 314 for Kansas City.
Hyperspectivity finds her way to the front door, finds it blocked by 3 defenders. The Fight Club gets bounced all around, stays on her feet, but Toxic Tonic gets in front of her. Those jammers look to the front door, Toxic Tonic ground up, and on the outside, lead jammer, Hyperspectivity.
Hyperspectivity's been killing it all night in Kansas City. Living up to her name.
Very effective night for Hyperspectivity.
We can't thank you guys enough for coming here to Denver, Colorado, and playing in the beautiful Silver Auditorium.
Oh, our pleasure, our pleasure. Toxic Tonic, lead jammer, scoring position, en route to the backfield. Plunging into the crack. Picks up 3 points. Does look like Hyperspectivity to put 4 on. Makes a 1-4, 67, just under 8 minutes in tonight's athletic contest.
All right, back to the jam line. We're in the start for the Fight Club. Number 8, Sweet Mary Payne.
And she faces off against Casey Masterpiece. Only Ida No Squat and Bella Fire constituting the entirety of the KC defense at the beginning of this jam. There goes the pack, there go the jammers. Sweet Mary Payne in the front of the house. Lead jammer.
Right behind her, she's got the Kansas City Jammer. They are neck and neck.
KC Masterpiece gets in front of Sweet Mary Payne, hits up a cut-track minor in doing it. Both jammers en route to the backfield.
Sometimes the fierce predictability.
Although in this case, getting in front of Sweet Mary Payne only results in her calling the jam off, which she likely would have done anyway if KC Masterpiece was behind her. Although, you never know, because when it gets late in the game and you want to count down the clock, sometimes the decision is to keep the action going.
Now, of course, during the game, the clock is the friend of the running roller girls as we get down to 6 minutes on the area clock.
Both jammers plunge into the back of the pack and take it down. Trauma jammers for Kansas City, and she is up against
RoboFlow, number 10 for the Fight Club.
and RoboFlow gets bounced around in the back of the field, but so is Trauma. Both jammers still muscling their way through. Trauma tries to open lane on the inside.
AJ is trying to hold her back.
Notice the other running up blockers knocking off the reach of the back. That prevents the out-of-play call from releasing to Trauma.
Fight Club infiltrating all the KC blockers. And it looks like Kansas City's gonna pick up that lead jam set.
Yeah, Trauma out the front of the pack first. So an opportunity by Trauma to put some points on the board. The RoboFlow now breaks down the front of the pack, and she's in all likelihood going to limit her to one scoring run. Under a minute left on the jam clock, under 5 minutes left in the game.
Like Brad said, time flies when they're having fun.
Trauma plunges into the back of the pack, picks up 2 points, shuts it down. RoboFlow still a mile away.
Number 3 Sunday in the Toxic, Trauma taking the stars from the line of Mount Overlords.
And she's facing off against Hyper Smacktivity.
Make you pay a lot off on the front of the back turn to hold back hypersmactivity. Toxic Screw starts through a group of Kansas City Road Warrior All-Stars.
Hyper Smacktivity hung up behind the pack.
Evolution, hold it back, Toxic.
Toxic Tonic in the middle of the 4-wall, and KC just grinding her down. Only a 2-wall is what Hyper Smacktivity.
Evolution taking Toxic right out like it was a fly or something.
Evolution going on the clockwise block. You might be moving past clockwise.
Buffalo gonna go do some hard time with the illegal leads. Box along with Evolution. Hyperactivity is still getting around the circle.
That was her initial non-scoring run, so she catches up to the back of the pack, ready to score points. Now she is in a power jam with RoboFlow in the box. However, she comes back in front of the blocker and put her out. So cut track major of Hyper Smacktivity. To the box she goes. Free to beat her to go with her.
She's being called on Make You Pay. The penalty box is pretty full over there. Not too many skaters on the track. It's gonna kick out Toxic first out of the illegal lead penalty box.
However, the jam comes to an end on time before she gets there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have approximately 2 minutes to show all the love in your heart for both of these teams. Whether you scream it like a shoes, please thank the beautiful women from Kansas City and Denali Lane for traveling to Denver and bringing this fierceness. We've got a timeout, official timeout.
Thanks to our sponsors, Dr. DeLong and Coconut Coffee. If there's some big goods left at the big sale, now is the time to go get it.
exits the game 2 minutes early.
I need her autograph before she leaves the building. All right, you guys, we are back to KCRW Airlines. We're at the start of the fight club. Number 00, Arkin Johnson has 3 blocks.
It was that counterclockwise block. That was a strong above the camera's back.
Arkin on a power jam. Let's see if she can pick up that lead jammer status. Arkin jerking. Lead jammer fight club.
And Bruce Hurd goes to the box. Completes the initial scoring run for a grand slam. High activity. Now back on the track, only 3 defenders for the fight club. Erkin re-enters the back of the pack for a second scoring run. High activity. Bounce out of bounds, a multi-player block.
Grand slam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for that fight club.
That is a 10 unanswered point jam so far for Erkin, and she's not done yet. High respectivity still caught up in this jam. There's some defense in the front of the house. And Erkin completes another one. 3 grand slams, 15 and out for Erkin Johnson. 30 seconds left on the period clock.